How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so I'm Karen Bernardello. I write for Cinema Daily US. I wanted to get started asking about what really interested you in coming back for the second season. What was it about your character and the development that you were looking forward to most coming back for the season?
Yeah, I mean, hey, when Carrie and Delroy call you and say come back for season two, you come back for season two, you know? Um, no, I was really excited because season one just left in such a heavy spot, and I was just really excited to see the journey that the family was going to take in season two. Curiosity was just driving me crazy. I just had to see what's going to happen, and yeah, I got to see what's going to happen, and it's pretty wild.
And getting to return to work with the cast, especially like Kerry and all the other actors, what was that experience like in reuniting and kind of building the dynamic up again?
Yeah, season one, it was just first season, obviously we were all just meeting each other essentially, but season two we all already know each other. So the there was just everyone was so much more comfortable and everyone was it just every day it just felt like a collaboration, felt like it was so much fun and everybody brought their A game, energy was always 1,000%. And yeah, I think we made some magic. So
Mhm. And even though there's some like serious issues on the show, the humor was also something that I enjoyed. Was that something that you really looked forward to doing, like creating the humor with these more serious elements and finding that balance as well?
yeah, of course. Of course. There's a beauty in the humor, that's what it's like an ambush, because you think it's funny and then you're like, should I be laughing at this? Is this really like is this okay to laugh at? It's just the laughter is the best medicine, right? So, I've just learned that the hardest things in life, if you're able to laugh at it, then, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. And were there any elements of for your character of Finn throughout the second season that you were really looking forward to, or how do you feel like may have changed since the first season? Was that something that you were interested in exploring as well? Maybe like any changes throughout the season as well?
Oh yeah, of course. Finn, he's going through the motions this season, and they've really given me so much to work with, so much to play with, and he's going through an arc of just really becoming himself. When you're 17, it's like, who am I? What am I doing? What are we doing? So he getting to play with Carrie and Delroy and just create this character journey that I really think a lot of people are going to relate with was something special. I'm going to carry it with me forever.
Yeah. And speaking about having that relatability factor, what was it about Finn that you really related to as well overall?
Um, it's just sometimes my mind also spins at like 1,000 thoughts per second, and um, it's hard to just live sometimes. It's hard to just let things happen and just go with the flow. And so I'm getting to recreate that, especially because I remember when I was 17, no one knows what they're going to do. No one knows who they are. They're still discovering their personality pretty much. So, it's like getting to like step back into that and like really getting to feel that again was crazy. And yeah, I'm excited for people to see it.
Yeah. And were there any moments on set that you were able to improv at all, or did you mainly stick to the script, or what was that process like, or maybe including your own ideas as well?
We had so much fun filming. I mean, I improved a lot, to be honest. There was a lot of improv. There's a lot of just spontaneous moments, which is what I think the show is about in a way, spontaneity. It's just um, learning to change, learning to adapt. Um, you got to be willing to change and try new things, or you're never gonna grow.
Yeah. And with the show being on Hulu, what has that experience been like as well, and getting to work with them and building your character for the show as well?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What was your experience like getting to work with everyone at Hulu and building your character as well? What has that experience been like getting to work for a streamer like Hulu as well?
Oh, Hulu's amazing. I love the
Mhm.
Hulu team. They are so, what's the word here? Cooperative? I feel like that's a good word. They it's just it's so it's so just comfortable. Everything is just comfortable. All the people are so nice and they um they listen, they really take the time to listen, which is awesome. They and the process of just getting to film and everyone being on set, um everyone just all the time was back and forth notes from the set back to base camp, and everyone was always flexible and willing to try new things and take new notes, and it was which I think is the beauty of creating. Like I said, it's all about learning to adapt and try new things, and if you're not willing to do that, then how creative are you?
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, I think that was mainly it, but thank you again for taking the time to speak with me. I appreciate it. Mhm.
Of course, thank you.
Great, thanks again. Mhm.
All right, next up will be Jasmine with Hip Hollywood.
Sweet.